Journalists gather at Guantanamo Bay before daybreak for a rare chance to enter the facility. The tour has been carefully arranged, and we're accompanied by soldiers. We're not allowed to film the faces of prison guards, nor are we allowed access to the prisoners. At 5 o'clock, the call to prayer. The inmates pray in their cells. Almost all of them are in solitary confinement. They're only allowed out on rare occasions, and even then they remain handcuffed and under close watch. Of the 166 prisoners at Guantanamo, more than 100 are on hunger strike. Almost half are being force-fed, according to a medical officer at the camp's hospital. He doesn't want his face shown on camera.
As much as possible, we try to recognize patient choice and patient autonomy. And that said, our mission is to protect and preserve the life of the detainees.
The United Nations has described the practice of force feeding as unjustifiable. The prison's chief commander has defended the approach.
It's something that's been established as a legal, sustainable procedure that is established again by the policymakers above us, and I have no issues with the policies they've given us to execute.
We're unable to ascertain whether the 5 suspected masterminds of the September 11th attacks are among the hunger strikers. What we do know is that the majority of the prisoners come from Yemen. U.S. security officials have declared that many of them do not pose a danger and have ordered them to be sent back to Yemen. That decision was part of President Barack Obama's move to close Guantanamo.
There's been talk amongst the detainees, and the demeanor seems to be fairly positive. There's definitely a discussion about the fact that the president has mentioned that.
In a few days, the 5 suspected masterminds of the September 11th attacks will appear here before the Camp Justice Military Court. Zach's office is close by. He advises camp management and liaises closely with the prisoners.
Detainees look at the courts as something positive in general, to say, okay, at least I know there is an end date, there is a fate, I'm going to be sentenced for life, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that.
For some, the upcoming trials are a source of hope. But for now, there's no sign that tension at the camp is letting up. And it remains unclear if, let alone when, the camp will eventually be shut down.